Hello honeys, and welcome back to my channel. I am Bumblebee Fern, and today we have a little something different. I am doing a super juicy plant haul unboxing with you. I guess it's more, unboxing haul. So I have three companies or three businesses that I bought from, and most of these are going to be, most of them? Some of them, maybe most of them, are going to be going into a few terrarium builds that I will be doing or that I'm working on right now, and that I will be releasing in the future, videos on them, how-tos, the works. So I'm very excited because this is a little bit different, but this is something I'm super in love with right now. I have been getting back into the plant hobby after taking a break for a couple of years after our big freeze here in Texas that got rid of like thousands of my rare tropical house plants or tropical plants. So excited. I have so much to share. We will be unboxing from three different companies. We have Leal's Plants, Ecuador. So this is one I actually got imported from Ecuador. So we will see an import unboxing. Cross your fingers that those turned out well. We have My Frog Paradise, I believe is what the shop name is called. I will definitely put that up here so you know, and all these links will be down in the description as well. And then we have Reign of Terra, I believe. So I'm very excited. This one also has some like driftwood and some cool things in it for a terrarium build. So let's get into it. Which one are we gonna do first? I think I'm gonna leave this one. This one has some like big babies in it. So I'm gonna leave that one till the very end and just get ready. We are going to do, let's do this leaf right now. So My Frog Paradise, I have actually bought from this company before a few weeks ago, and I did do an unboxing for them, but I think I did film like the unboxing process a little bit, so maybe I'll do like a little short on that. But I was missing one of my items. I contacted Annie, who is the shop owner, and she was so sweet. She helped me out with anything, with like all my concerns, and she said she was going to send me a new plant. And I asked her, well, there's a couple of plants that I still wanted to order from your shop, so maybe if we just like combine all those in together. And she said go for it. So I'm very excited to see what we have in here. She has a ton of great cuttings in her shop, some good philodendrons and different aroids, so I know we have some really good stuff. I'm super excited. So I will probably bring you along like my little acclimation process as well. So excited to see these plants. I have like a few more boxes coming at the end today too, so maybe I'll film those and put this in this video as well. We'll see. I just can't wait to unbox because it's gonna be great. Oh, butterfly. All right, so we have nice insulated shipping or packaging. Let's see. Oh wow, she like boxed it up. Perfect. All right. Pretty. Okay. So here are Planties. Let's pull them out like one by one. Or maybe they might be in a big baggie. Okay, here we go. So, oh my gosh. All right, so we have our Winlindii here. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. I don't think I've actually ever had this plant. I have a Rayi as well that I got from her, and I've had previously, but so pretty. And this is like the highest white Winlindii I've ever seen. I have never seen one with like so much of that like light minty green color on its leaves. So I definitely picked this one up. Usually they're a lot more similar to the Rayi, Syngonium Rayi. And where they have just usually like a kind of a one little stripe of that lighter color. But this is one of my favorite Syngoniums, this in the Rayi, because they have like those really nice kind of velvety leaves. Then we have this guy. So we did lose a leaf, and I'm not sure what species this is. I know she did say that she was going to be sending me an extra cutting, so that might be this. I'll have to look back on my order. I probably should have like checked my orders before I open these up, but ooh, cool. We'll get to see what that is. We did have one little baby leaf fall off, but that's okay. She'll be going into the terrarium for sure. So the next one is our Rapidora. So this is a plant that she actually forgot to send in my first package, but when I messaged her, she said she would ship it off like right away. So this is that one, and she actually sent me such an amazing cutting. beautiful aerial roots already, and like some new growth coming. So we'll definitely be getting this one. This is another one I had in my collection. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm super excited about this one. So this is a varicosum mini. I believe this is one of the mini varieties, and it was the purple. So varicosum purple is what I'm pretty sure it was called. Super, super pretty. Varicosum is like probably it's probably like my favorite plant, if at least what the very, very high up there. And I'm very excited to have a little mini variety that we will be able to put in the terrarium, because my other one I actually have coming today. Like I said, I lost like all my plants, so I'm just getting them all again. I love how they get the fuzzy petioles as they mature. So I'm curious how the little mini varieties are. I'm not going to take it fully out of the bag because I don't want to mess with it too much. But, and I believe this is just a cutting, so I don't think it has like any roots on it. I guess you should probably see how. But look at how beautiful that coloration is. Such a deep purple. There's so many different varieties of this plant as well. So yeah, let's take it out and we will look at the roots on it. If it has any roots, or like I said, I think this, I might have paid for it just like a cutting, which is a really good cheap alternative of doing it. If you're either brave or have a little bit of experience rooting more expensive plants like this, because these do get up there in price. But let's see. Trying to put it in some sphagnum for me, which is really nice. Yes, so she is in some sphagnum, and it looks like a little bit of perlite mix. Ooh, and we do have some nice little roots there. You see? Yeah, nice little roots. So that'll be a really easy start. That's really nice that she sent me one with, and some nice cute little roots that I can work with. Beautiful. Thank you, girl. I'm so excited. These are like some of my favorite plants. I've been like super excited to get back into my collection. All right, this is a really smart way of shipping like higher humidity loving terrarium plants, because it really keeps that humidity in there, which is great. So as soon as I saw this, I have never seen this Syngonium before, but the color on it is absolutely gorgeous. Well, my hair looks really weird. So look at these gorgeous purpley black leaves, and really nice like purpley red undersides as well. Beautiful, nice growth point, and it looks like it is in that sphagnum and maybe like perlite mix as well, which is super nice. See if there's any kind of root structure on this. Some of them, like I said, are like we're cutting. Some of them I bought as like rooted plants. Yeah, this has like a really nice root system on it. You can see. So definitely not worried about this guy. Syngoniums are typically pretty easy keepers in my experience. This one probably really does love the high humidity, so we'll definitely be going in my terrarium. But I'm so excited to have some of these beautiful, super beautiful dark leaves on there. Alrighty, so then next baby we have, I'm gonna pull you forward a little bit so I don't have to reach so far. A little bit better. Alright, so the next baby we have in here is the, like I said, I think it's the Monstera steplicana or something like that. I'm sure if you're watching this, you're like, it's not, that's not what it's called, you idiot. But there she is, beautiful. I was really attracted to those, like that skeleton key kind of look, and this is a really nice specimen. I feel like she did an amazing job, and really really made up for like missing that plant in the beginning. So I really, really appreciate that. And beautiful root system as well, so not worried at all about rooting this baby up. Gorgeous. Love it. So yeah, that's always like a really, really good sign to me, and definitely makes me want to come back for more and more and more when a seller is willing to like fix any mistakes. Because as a seller, like I know personally, there's like, oh, you know, mistakes are to be like, mistakes happen. Like you, especially if you have multiple orders you're filling, sometimes different things, like you accidentally put something in the wrong box or whatever, and it's all, but if you are willing to fix it, that is the most important thing to me. So I'm really happy that she was so willing to fix it and go above and beyond to fixing it and sending me such beautiful babies. So I'm very grateful. I will definitely be going to her shop and I've been keeping an eye on her shop, and anything that I don't have, I'm going to be going back and grabbing. She does have like really good prices, especially for like her cutting plants. So like I said, that's a great way to build up your collection again if you don't mind rooting some cuttings. So this one I have never had before. It is the Philodendron lupinum, which is so pretty. These like really beautiful, the wind doesn't want to blow it away. So these really beautiful kind of like heart-shaped velvety leaves, and the backs kind of have like a reddy, kind of like a reddy purpley color. But I just really loved the look of this plant, and especially when it grows multiple leaves, it looks absolutely gorgeous. It does have like another little baby leaf coming up, so that is super nice. And I did order this as a cutting, I believe, because I did want to save a little bit of money. But she already has some really nice roots on her, so thank you so much. Look at you, above and beyond for sure. Really, really, really appreciate that. So I will also kind of do a little overview of the previous plants I got from her. Most of them were like terrarium type plants, but definitely others can belong in the in your normal houseplant collection as well. And then the last plant I got from her, I believe, yes, so the last plant I got, I have also never had, and this is the Burl Marks Fantasy. So I've seen this a lot on different channels, on like different planty YouTube channels recently, and especially in terrarium, a lot of terrariums. So it is really pretty. I have never seen it in person, but she is super cute. So very fragile, feeling nice, super cute leaves, but it has like that gorgeous veining, very kind of almost similar to a similar look to like almost like a Cebu blue, or like even like that veining, like almost like that kind of lightning veining that you see in like some terrestrial jewel orchids. So I'm super excited to have this one in my collection, and those will be going in the terrarium build that you will see at a later date. So super great little box from My Frog Paradise. I am so happy that I ordered from her again and contacted her, and she totally made it right. So thank you, Annie, for such an amazing unboxing. I really appreciate it. Go show her some love if you're interested in any of these plants and any of the other terrarium plants that she has on her site, or on her Etsy. So definitely recommend. All right, so the next box we're going to be opening is from Reign of Terra, and Lena is the lovely lady I spoke to, and y'all, she is so sweet. I totally connected with her. I feel like, you know, sometimes you just meet people and you chat with people and you can tell like they share that connection with you. They share that same kind of energy and that same like love of plants and animals and different things that you do, in nature in general, and she is one of those people. Like, chatted with her for a while. She's just she's a really sweet person, and I think she runs her small business with her husband, and just like a lot of good terrarium plants. She actually, most of her shop is based around like mosses and lichens and different mossy like rocks and driftwood, things like that you can put in your terrarium. So if you are doing a terrarium build or looking for any items like that, go check her out. We will see kind of what she does here in a second. Actually, all three of these companies I had like amazing service with. Like, I actually had reason to contact them and kind of chat with them, and they were so helpful. So let's see what we have. This nice big honkin' box. I got my 3 bags of live moss, so I'm like super excited about that. In the terrarium build that I'm doing, I'm going to be covering the back walls and sides with live moss. So oh my gosh, so I told her to throw in like as many different varieties as she could. So she put it like a cardboard back here, and you guys, I am so excited. So it's super, super cute. So this is a gallon bag size, very affordable. But you guys, like, look. Can you see what is in here? There's a freaking fern. Oh my god. I can't even see it because he's wanting to focus on my face. But look at that. I hope you can see it. So pretty. So many different mosses in here. I will definitely get some up close shots, and there even like some lichen in here, but the texture that all these different kinds of moss provide is so gorgeous. Takes your terrarium or your vivarium or your paludarium to the next level. So if you can kind of see in there, I'm gonna try to cover my face, but look at all the different textures. So pretty. So I'm definitely gonna do some up close shots when I get it into my little moss propagation bin, and we will like wet it down and everything. But I am so obsessed with this little baby fern. It is just the cutest thing, and obviously you'll know I love my ferns. So cute. Oh my god, I'm in love. Okay, so that's just one. I did order 3 of these because I have 3 terrariums that I'm going to be building for my daughters. So this is our second one. Oh, it's so pretty. Gorgeous texture, all kinds of different moss there. Sorry about my neighbor mowing. And then, yeah, again, such a pretty, oh my gosh. I'm loving how many different varieties she said. So cool. So love that so much. I'm so excited to get that out, mist it down, rehydrate it, but it looks like it's in great condition. So happy. Seriously obsessed with that little fern, like the cutest thing ever. The rest of the things I got, I'm pretty sure are like pieces of driftwood. So are pieces of wood that I'm going to be putting in the vivarium, the paludariums. Okay, so here are 2 like gnarled kind of pieces that I wanted. Very cool. So these will be kind of like going against the background and sticking out a bit. I just love the character of these pieces. Like I said, she has like such full pictures. I'll probably post it, like pop up a couple pictures of the things she has in her shop. I'll probably hopefully have been doing that. I'm sure I will have been doing that with all the shops, just to kind of give you an idea of the other things they have available. Perfect place to go if you're looking for like hardscape stuff for your aquarium, or just like nature decor in general. Like if you're into like the cottage core vibes, or like all of the things, you know, fairy core, goblin core, all the other things that I live for. Yes. So this is another little mini piece, a little mini root there. And it will be going in my vivarium, and this will be the biggest kind of piece of hardscape that I have in the dart frog vivarium. That will be kind of like coming out. There'll be waterfalls, there'll be plants, there will be isopods. It's gonna be great. So super pretty. Look at all of that character on this wood. Be growing all kinds of mosses and lichens and the goodies on it. So pretty. Oh, and I did see this too. Look how cool that is. There's like a rock that got lodged into this root while it was growing, and it's like stuck in there. So it's super cool. Very excited. There is that. Thank you, Lena, for that amazing package. I love it. So the grand finale that most of you will probably be interested in, because if you are into like houseplants, tropical houseplants, you're gonna be obsessed. Like, so this one, like I said, it's from Ecuador, so I did get this imported. They took care of all of the phytosanitary certificates, all of that. It was really, really easy. They had really great prices, and I'm hoping they traveled well. They did come through Florida, which is typically what happens when you order plants from Ecuador. But oh my gosh, you guys, just like the climate there is amazing. So their plants can just grow so big and beautiful, and they just are in the forests there, so I'm just in love. And I love importing plants. I've done this, I have done, I do have some experience importing when I had my previous little plant shop, the Fawn Frond on Etsy. So I'm actually probably going to be, as I propagate again, I will probably be selling cuttings of all these things. All of these that are in this box are probably going to be going on some big honkin' chunky moss poles. And I'm really excited about that because I have seen amazing results with moss poles, and I have never grown things on moss poles before, so I'm excited to get into that for sure. I have been following this he's not a new YouTuber, but he's a new YouTuber to me. His name is the Sydney Plant Guy. If you guys have not seen him and you're like houseplants, you will die when you see his plants that he grows on his moss poles. Okay, so here we go. Cross your fingers that everything survives. Importing plants can be very stressful for them. And just them dealing with time, but this actually came very quickly. So, I'm so excited. Okay. First of all, just look at the goodies. So first thing we have here is, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, my favorite plant. Do you know what this is?
I don't believe you.
I saw the leaf. It's a pretty leaf.
Oh. Hi, Rugi. So first thing we have is Philodendron melanochrysum. So I have a couple small like starter plants of this, and it is my dream. Like, this is probably the varicosum and the melanochrysum are probably like my two favorites. And I do have a splendid as well, which is the hybridized version of both of those plants together. But I'm obsessed with the leaf form of this plant and everything. So hopefully she looks good.
Hi.
Let's see what we have. Okay, so look at her. So she's a little bit smaller than I expected. Like in the picture, it looked quite a bit bigger. But beautiful, super gorgeous leaves. I love it. So this plant is really nice. It looks extremely healthy. So excited about this guy. I'm definitely gonna be growing it up from moss pole, and I've seen just amazing results. The next guy I got is an Anthurium regal. So look, you can already see the amazingly sized. I saw on like a lot of their reviews are their plants were just, oh my god, gorgeously big. Look at this baby. Very healthy looking root system. Oh my god, like you can see my hand and the size of this leaf.
God.
So this is the Anthurium regal, or regal. But look at the veining. I'm just in love with anthuriums, especially that have this really clean looking veining. I love it. It is just too much. And velvety leaves are my thing. So, which I'm pretty sure like everybody, like who doesn't like a good, beautiful, juicy velvety leaf? Like, pretty sure we all do, but that is amazing. So, Anthurium regal. Looking good so far. So this is an El Choco Red, which hopefully I'm saying that right, but I haven't seen this a lot. This wasn't even around, I don't think, when I was really into plants. So, and the prices are pretty crazy, like especially here in the States. It's hard to find like a bigger specimen for anything less than like $100, at least from what I saw. So they seem to be very popular. But this one, like I said, they have an amazing prices. So, like if you can see this, these leaves do look like they are starting to yellow quite a bit. I'll definitely check them, but I'm sure it'll be easy to get back. There is a ton of new growth here. So you can see it's gorgeous redbacks. So, and this plant actually looks like it has two. There's like two in one prairie right here. So if you wanted to, you probably separate it out. I will definitely check the root system since the leaves are looking a little sad. See Yeah, it does feel like we have a little bit of root rot, but it does feel like the main chunk is pretty nice and firm still. So if I need to cut away any roots, I can. They do feel like they are quite rotted away, which probably explains the lack of, or the what is the word, the lack of chlorophyll in the leaves, and just the yellowing of the leaves. So I will definitely be having to rehab this plant, but it is beautiful and really hard to get here. Not really hard, but just really expensive here in the States. So really excited to see these new leaves come out and how they do. Next we have, looks like we have 2 more plants in here, right? Yes, so one of the plants, I'm going to leave the last plant as the one that like really brought me to the shop in the first place. But first, so it actually looks like they sent a beautiful gift plant, which is so sweet of them, on Monster Adansonii. And I did see that they do this very regularly. So when you do buy for them, they do send little gifts, which is really nice. And this is a really nice sized gift plant, so that's so sweet of them. Ooh. Wow. Gorgeous leaves. Look at that. That'll be fun to grow. I'm not sure. I'm like so bad with Adansonii varieties. So if you know exactly what variety this is, let me know down below. Beautiful, gorgeous little plant that was free. So that was so sweet. And for the grand finale, this plant is what brought me to the shop. I was looking for as big of a specimen as I could find, and this is where I found it. So Anthurium waroclinaeum. This is another favorite of mine. So, okay, so let's see how these leaves did. Praying that they are happy and healthy, because this is the Queen Anthurium. And she is so stinking beautiful. So for me in the past, anthuriums have really taken a long time to like pop out new leaves. And I'm hoping that with my different vivariums and stuff I have set up, I can change that a little bit. Hopefully I can have better luck with them. I typically kept them outside because we have such good humidity, and I have a really good north facing side of my house that I would plant all of my plants and let them grow up my big brick wall. So that was really nice, but then the big freeze came and I couldn't move them, so I got really kind of screwed on that one. My gosh. So their packaging on these leaves is really nice. It's like a really nice way of making sure that they all stay in really good shape. I've packaged them individually so they don't rub against each other or anything. It is a little terrifying getting them out. Okay, so look at this gorgeous queen. Oh no, so some of the stems did get messed up, but the big ones look like they are in really good shape. So we do have some little, like, maybe not fatalities, but sad looking stems back here that are like bent and damaged. You can kind of see. But those are the smallest ones, so not as sad about them. Of course, I would love for them to all be good. But our largest stems and leaves are just beautiful. Look at them. They are like so gorgeous. Gorgeous. So we will see how well they do. Of course, even though most of these plants look amazing right now, we might still have some die off just because of the stress of shipping and just acclimation progress into our climate here. But overall, I am so happy with these plants and how they arrived. I am just obsessed. Look how beautiful. Definitely go there if you're willing to take the chance at importing. Of course, I am here in Texas, so it's not as far of a distance as if you were importing from, you know, maybe a more western state or something like that. But I'm very, very happy with all of these babies. So definitely super excited about these beautiful babies. All of the shops I ordered from so far have had amazing customer service, amazing shipping methods and everything. Very happy with like the experience I've had overall. So thank you so much for watching. I will probably have another unboxing little plant haul that is ultra juicy very soon. I do have a larger order coming from Terra, which is another Ecuadorian plant company that also does a lot of different shows and all kinds of different things. So I will be doing an import video on them as well. And then I have a few other plant shops that should be coming today. So get ready for a lot of plant hauls. If you are new to my channel, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you're interested in vivarium, paludarium, just all kinds of planty goodness and any kind of like moss pole growing, things like that. I will be doing a lot more of that kind of content on my channel because that is what I'm in love with. And yes, so I will talk to you later. Blessed be. Bye.